Man, what that man Tari doing, bro? What's on? I ain't hit. I ain't hit. Turn it up so bad I can't hear. Camera what? Hey, is it gonna rain all day? When your cousin's supposed to be on getting you the controller, dude. Whatever you know. Nothing you know. Man, I don't know what took it had to be music. That's how the 17 and 16. Bro, don't hold used to be about. So, even though I used to listen to Spotify most of the time, them songs was straight. On me, I used to have my Spotify in the background on my PS4. Remix the beat then, my guy. To the back of the bus. What's that? Everybody to the back of the bus. Go get them. Tyreek finna come back? Huh? No, bro. Oh, somebody in the game. I went to my child school. That nigga is split school every year. Every semester. On me.
Guys, if you can tell by the title and by the thumbnail, we've got LeBron James.
Gotta let you. Don't hold down the seat.
I know you guys love this build, so if you want to see any more of it, make sure you like the video. I have tons of Giannis videos I want to do in the future, tons of cool collab ideas that I'm thinking about. But today, like I said, we're here on our Giannis build, and we're teaming up with LeBron James. Guys, if you do enjoy these NBA player videos, I uploaded a couple days ago a very cool NBA, signature.
Man, how you all, bro?
I did where I was kind of recreating a lot of signature moves the NBA players did in the past.
Man, I was on 2-game streak.
So if you guys missed that, man, make sure you go check it out. The link to that will be in the
It said 2 on mine.
We've got a facilitating finisher, LeBron James-esque build. We're here on our yacht. That man, make sure a very cool NBA, signature moves video that I did where I was kind of recreating a lot of signature moves that NBA players did in the past and, you know, in the present. So if you guys missed that, man, make sure you go check it out.
Bro.
The link to that will be in the description. But you can see we've got a facilitating finisher, LeBron James-esque build. We're on our Giannis build, guys, and let me tell you, man, this Giannis build might
They said you ain't no dreadhead unless you in your junk.
the way that
They said you ain't no dreadhead unless you in your junk. Tell Ty to come back, Mel. Tell him to come back.
Say them boy running somebody else, huh?
Bit, we playing 1v1 court.
Bit, how the fuck I supposed to know that, bit?
Bit, stop assuming shit, bit.
Direct that shit down.
Oh. That made me pick up. Oh, no, but it made me pick up the ball so I could take it back and Buddy fouled me. Idiot. I gotta let you know what. I gotta hold down the city. Nigga, I had played against on the 1v1 court. Oh, no, I didn't mean to hold it. Yo, walk to the screen. Ah, brick that guy. What's Tyree going about? Oh, I can't hit a shot. 3 for 9, that's tough.
If you wanna play 2S as me.
Huh? I got you, bro. Green on studs. Man, y'all boy come through the stream, man. Ah, full bar studs in the building. I jump. He made. Wow. Melt. Oh, I ain't even know you stood that part. That's you over there on the other court, or you quit out that match? Oh. Yeah, that game just got over with. I thought you was still playing. Taking out my house.
Hey, you taking out? What,
He
the hell
said
you taking out?
he had it twisted.
Oh. Nah, I'm not a bitch.
Hell nah.
Yeah, I was at my career though.
Trying to catch mics for the screen, man. I not brick for game, that's tough. Shooting horribly. Oh, they gave me that little melt be doing.
Yeah, I still thought you gonna come over here and get the controller. I still thought you gonna come over here and get the controller. I don't got no gas.
Man, I'll take it to him. I can't get it to take it to him.
What time they supposed to be who?
I don't know. I'm just playing, man. I would.
Shit, I might not come in. Sure.
Oh, look at the layer they gave him. That is tough. I keep jumping and he missed. Oh, that's so gay. $90 points. What you playing? I ain't even jumping. This nigga pump faking me and my niggas are jumping.
It was good while it lasted.
What you got?
Wi-Fi.
Oh. What happened? Your brother got in the game?
They got back. Cut that bill back on. Young dudes. Something when it's noisy.
You ain't gotta worry, don't care about your boyfriend.
Work hard and determined, it's safe to say I earned it.
Whoa,
And you gotta get flies me.
whoa. Matter of fact,
You gotta get high as me.
whoa. Poke my own. They said Steph Curry junk got leaked this one. They said Rocket said that junk was fake, but I don't know. They said some people said.
Rocket owned up to it.
Somebody
Yeah,
must have put us.
All I gotta do is go to trending on Twitter. The baby meat.
Somebody said something about Logan Paul or something.
Oh, they said waking up to the baby meat to then find out it's not the babies. Ah, that nigga fake their meat, bro.
Then ASAP Rocky said he got a list of girls that can vouch for him. Nigga be so dumb, bro.
Bro, it's somebody tagged the man who meet it all, bro. Nah, they said it was somebody doing the baby voiceover.
Hell nah.
Christmas trees try so hard. The best trees only.
Somebody said I'm taking down my the baby tweets back. Hey King. I'm gonna find stuck her shit. I swear everything be on Twitter.
Twitter wider than Facebook though, I think.
Somebody said Steph Curry penis look like unseasoned chicken.
need peanut butter and chocolate.
Dribble the ball, gets a lot of assists. So if he's able to do stuff like that,
Me, I just hop on Twitter when I need to laugh.
people fighting a legendary Pokemon. Sorry, that's another form of it. The vision shows Bill the Ritual of Chud, which is not a traditional sermon for cannibal humanoid underground dwellers. Instead, it's a book thing that involves, let's see here, biting its tongue? That can't be right. Mike and Bill head back to the town's inn and stop the other losers from leaving. With Bill backing Mike now, they agree that it's time to chud up or shut up. And since the Ritual of Chud is dependent on memory or something, they have to start back at their absolute favorite place from childhood.
The clubhouse.
Yeah, the clubhouse. Remember it from the first movie? All that time they spent in the clubhouse? Oh, well, that's okay. They filmed new footage for us. Of course, filming new footage with kids a couple years later meant some of them looked pretty different. So for this and some other flashback scenes, A few of the kids had to be digitally de-aged. I think it was mainly Jeremy Ray Taylor as Ben, Jack Dylan Grazer as Eddie, and definitely Finn Wolfhard as Richie. It's not super noticeable, unless maybe you do some side-by-sides with the first movie. But I guess sometimes their dubbed-over lines sound a little weird.
Hey, Richie, your 10 minutes are up.
What are you talking about?
The Hammett, 10 minutes each was the rule.
According to Andy Muschietti, their physical appearance wasn't the only thing that required adjusting either.
Their behavior changes from 12 to 15, and I had to remind them that they were not 15 in the fiction. They were 12. They would just like come and they naturally do a scene. I would say, okay, now give me the 12-year-old version of that.
I actually really love that the actors, just like the characters in the movie, had to relive their pasts in order to finish telling this story. That's what we call thematic resonance. This flashback in the gang's super iconic clubhouse also reminds us all that Stanley Uris fucking loved his shower cap.
I got the short
Man,
board
he was always cleaning stuff with that shower cap on, right? No? Not at all in the first movie? Oh well. The adult losers still say that this dirty shower cap right here is a suitable emotional stand-in for their dead stuffy friend. It's one of 7 items they'll need if they want to be Elmer Chudd. 7 items for the 7 of them, since each must sacrifice an artifact from their past. To find them, they have to split up, since they had separated 26 years ago after that fight they had stemming from their first Nebold House adventure. This kicks off a series of fetch quests known as the Walking Road, wherein each loser has to revisit their past to find their token. Well, all of them but Mike. He doesn't get a segment. Bev is up first. She visits her childhood apartment to find an elderly woman by the name of Mrs. Kirsch living there. Kirsch tells Bev that her father passed away some time ago. But note that that happened in between movies, kind of outside the story. So I'm not going to count it in this movie, and I'll once again note that I was right not to include him the first time around, since he didn't die from that toilet tangling. Bev steps inside for tea at Mrs. Kirsch's insistence, and while it's being prepared, she goes to her old room and cracks open a piece of that molding roaches. Inside the wall, she finds
I shut up.
and the postcard poem given to her by Ben. January effort. My heart burns there too. Oh, that's nice. Do you like poetry, Mrs. Kirsch? Oh, never mind, she gone. Bev has a creepy spot of tea with Mrs. Kirsch in a scene that was basically released as a trailer. Also, Chelsea and I got to reenact this scene with actor Joan Gregston at a Warner Brothers event.
Are you daddy's little girl too? Yeah. Good. I'm glad to hear that.
She was both lovely and creepy, and she even did the unnerving stare at me. It was great. Eventually, Mrs. Kirsch
Nigga had already
turns into
jumped,
a big
bruh.
naked monster. Rah, rah, rah. I'm not a big fan of the continued use of CG monsters in these movies, but I will say I like those neck mounts. Turns into a big naked monster. Rah, rah, rah. I'm not a big fan of the continued use of CG monsters in these movies, but I will say I like those neck mounts. Before Bev leaves, she sees Pennywise in its human form without the clown makeup on. It's more good stuff from Skarsgård as he tells Bev it's useless to fight him. She finally runs out and her segment ends. Damn, we got how many more of these things? On to Richie. Finds his token in the old abandoned movie theater. Turns out his token is a token. Who'da fuck it? He has a flashback to a time when he almost made a new friend, until the kid was scared away by Richie's overeagerness and the fact that his cousin was Henry Bowers, who just walked in with his bully buds, Belch and Vic. Since this is the only time we see him in this movie, I just want to mention that the actors who play the bullies are the nicest fucking dudes. Nick Hamilton and Jake Sim especially are super friendly and down to earth. And I love how on the set of the first film, just like how Skarsgård did, they always made sure the actors playing the losers were comfortable and felt safe after each take. Much nicer than their characters, who call Richie a gay slur until he runs away. In the Derry Town Square, young Richie was then yelled at and chased by an animated Paul Bunyan statue, which might be my favorite special effect in the film. Young Richie was able to will the scary monster away, but old Richie can't stop himself from seeing Pennywise atop the lumberjack. And this balloon-floating bastard says he knows something private about Richie.
I know your secret, your dirty little secret.
I wish his secret had been set up in the first film, but before we can think too much about it, Richie runs away and leaves Pennywise's face to melt in peace. Bill's lonely travels take him to a pawn shop where his old bike Silver is on display in the window. To get the bike, he has to haggle with the owner, who's played by none other than Stephen King himself. Andy Muschietti just asked King if he wanted to do a cameo, and King agreed to do it despite some reservations about his own thespian abilities.
I'm not much of an actor.
Hey, don't count yourself short, Steve. Jordy Verrill's a goddamn
Dre, where you been at?
Although his cameo may pull people out of the movie a bit, it is pretty funny. And in the end, King was happy with his performance.
I am now in my mind writing my Oscar acceptance speech.
This year, that slippery snake neck won't.
Yeah.
Sniper. Oh, playing the 1v1 court. Nah, he in my screen. Malik, Dad said we ain't gonna get Call of Duty. Say what? What you mean? Shoot. Been cooking up all day since you left. Boy. And I'm about to pull up on you. You better not be on the court. Oh, I ain't gonna pull up then. I ain't gonna pull up then. Alright.
Save $300 on a Google Pixel 4 phone and get another Pixel 4 plus a Nest Hub for free.
King fleeces Bill for the fight since he's a big fancy writer and even pokes fun at himself when he gives Bill some book feedback.
I didn't like the ending.
With Silver properly saddled again, Bill pedals his heart out all the way to the sewer entrance where his little brother Georgie was killed. In a flashback, he remembers a time when Pennywise's disembodied voice blamed him for Georgie's death, touching on a guilt that was established in the first movie, so that one rings true. Adult Bill sees in the sewer a paper boat in his brother's hands, but then there's another hand, and then a bunch of tiny baby hands, and now they're all getting handsy with Bill. Ew! Could someone please give this guy a hand with all this? He gets away with his arm intact and the paper boat in his hand, only to find that kid from the Jade Orient staring at him. Bill warns the little boy to stay away from the sewer, and when the kid mentions hearing clown voices in his tough range,
Nothing in the party?
boy, does that set Billy off. Yo, dude, chill. You don't know this kid.
Tell me you understand.
I understand you're about to get arrested there, Bill. Better let that kid go and not have such a cow, man. Ben's vignettes sees him go to the high school where he once took a summer class in a room with a turtle on a desk. And if you got excited about seeing a turtle, knowing how it ties into the novel, you're not the only one.
Dude, aren't you going to see a turtle in this movie? In this game? Dude, there's a turtle scene.
What big Dre at? Dre, where you at?
Ben relived a time when he was alone in the classroom with Beverly, who he's had a crush on since
Dre, what
first
you want?
night. He finally went for it there, and things didn't exactly go well.
Oh my god.
You actually
Big man.
thought I could like someone as fat and gross and disgusting like you?
Well, that's not nice.
Yeah, shut up, bitch. Nobody wanna know about PD yourself for you.
Imagine.
The fuck?
Why you left Vaughn? I'm missing middies now, bro. What is this game coming to?
Yeah, GG's.
What?
Can you go to swag?
Don't never have no sell on like V-Bucks.
Yeah, I go to Swag after the game. What?
I wish I was the only child. I had a better Wi-Fi. I made that gonna put down on their crib. For sure that. Yeah, GG's.
And they had bodying me down. I'm glad Clinton Locke's gonna get his.
She might as well go stand down project.
Golly, boy.
Mute that, Jace.
Jace, Jace. Oh, me. Yeah.
Then he don't care about the bro. Like, what?
What, Jace? Mike suggestions. Mike suggestions. No, I did not try to go. I don't know how to do it.
My dad get on the fort, but yeah, GG's. Yeah, I go second screen.
They really made me go up with it. That's tough.
Yeah, I might as well just work on my offensive threat. I cut that over that trash.
That nigga hell big, boy. That nigga just babying me. I can't do shit, bro. And my takeover full. Ooh, you, ain't no telling what they gon' do. Pull up at the red light, pull up room. Smell bitch in the room. Oh man, am I right? Huh. Yeah, shut the fuck up, I can't concentrate. Huh. Yeah, Drew. Yeah. They added a couple days ago. Mm-hmm. Problems that one must deal with. Just tell the devil to be gone. Who gone? Made it. I'm faded. Run up on me and I'm spraying. Should I hop on that Drake? Yeah. I'm add you to the murder rate. Huh. Yeah. Niggas they constipate. Huh. Yeah.
This is not solid gold. Oh yeah, I found it.
Try today. Yeah.
Yeah, GG, my guys, I just fell off the cliff. No, I don't get it from something. No, Mom. I know something.
Hey, I might hop on Fortnite, y'all boys. Hop on that year.
No, you say you gonna kill us?
That's off my. Oh.